Boom. Greetings, everyone. I decided to change channel. Yeah, I decided not to do that anymore on the Truman Show and really keep the Truman Show for when I'm with other beings to reason or reflect or whatever the heck. But yeah, so we're gonna keep it here from now on Motivation Academy. Yeah, and I'm gonna restart from the beginning. It's not. It's necessary. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. So until I get this stuff right, figure it out, memorize, and all that. Oh snap! Pervert! Yeah, man, I'm back on Motivation Academy. Yeah. So until I get it right, until I memorize it and all that, I'll keep definitely going at that stuff because especially with everything that's happening in this world, and now in Canada, now I was watching yesterday the latest development about their latest. I don't know how to qualify it, but yeah, apparently now it has passed at the Babylonians there in Ottawa. Yeah, apparently now it's a go for the emergency act. They're crazy. So the world is going nuts. The world is going nuts. I don't even know how the words are missing often to qualify the state of the situation we're in, but that's why I'm not gonna focus so much on that stuff here or on the Truman Show because listen, that's their world, their nonsense, and yes, I'm part of it. I probably have my contribution in that nonsense, definitely, but doesn't mean I have to stay attached to all that vibration and keep propagating and energize that kind of vibration. I am aware, you are aware, c'est une gang de crasseurs. C'est une gang de. It's a bunch of liars and that. So what? We're going to keep talking about their lies day and night, and that's all we're going to think about is the lies of Babylon? Like, at one point, can we grow, evolve, and maybe create some kind of exit out of this realm for ourselves, for me, for you? That's my goal here, is that I don't come back onto this realm if there is anything after. If there is, seems logic. It seems logic looking around that there would be something after. Like I look at the stars, I look at, I don't know, it seems far fetched that we die and that's it, that's all. Everything extinguished. And so I'm tempted to not to believe, but to feel maybe that we are more than flesh. Again, I don't know. I've never been a afterlife, never been there. So I'm here in flesh and I'll do the best I can to keep my vibes positive, to feel good for my well-being, do things for my well-being. So I feel good, you feel good, everyone. Like I know, like I said, we might have to block a bit the outside world, but what else I have to do? What I'm supposed to constantly reminisce that nonsense and talk about, like, to me it's no. Bonjour Leslie. I saw you in the chat, Leslie, mais I kind of went on with my rant. Early rant. Santé. So that's it. Oh, live stream starting soon. I think it is started. Which one I want? Hold on. I'll get there. Here, this one. Teachings worth sharing. That's the kind of stuff that can probably make us grow out of our nonsense, out of our programming. But the programming is very hard to get rid of because it's the grammar. So unless you change the language you use, you're always going to be under program. Always. It's just not to be conditioned. I think we're being conditioned more than programmed. The program, how do you want me to erase that from my head? Change my brain? Like, I cannot erase the program. It's there. Unless I die, unless the computer die, the program dies. But if not, I'll die with the program in my head, probably. No, just don't let yourself be conditioned. That's all. But yeah, my opinion. So we're gonna go again with the basic definitions. Basic definitions. The divine, define. Divine, define. It's a pleasure to be here again, of course. Quoi penser de la nouvelle réalité virtuelle? Le metaverse est devenu ces dernières années une... Ah, ben oui. Ben oui, ça va être... Ça, là, ça va être pleine force. Là. Moi, j'ai vu ça l'autre jour, là, le metaverse. I was, like, complètement subjugué. Complètement subjugué de ce que je voyais. C'est incroyable. Là. C'est rendu qu'ils... Là, ils vont te faire vivre virtuellement. They're going to make you live virtually inside a metaverse, something like that. You're going to have an avatar and you can go shopping in the metaverse. Like it's getting so unreal. It's giving me neck tension. I'm getting so anxious. I think that's what gives me anxiety is that, the world I live in. Yeah. I think that's what gives me anxiety and neck pain and stuff like that. Because often I get tension in my neck. I get stressed out or anxious. I don't know. But I think the world has something to do with that. That's why I tend to, not go into the metaverse. Yeah, the metaverse, that's another réalité virtuelle. Exact. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. That's why we have to be very aware. Be aware. But now it's time to be awake from being woke. Also. Tu sais, c'est le temps de se réveiller. Comment on dit ça en français? C'est le temps de se réveiller, d'avoir été éveillé. Là, tu as été éveillé, là. Mais là, c'est le temps de te réveiller. Tu sais, c'est ça, là. Là, it's like we all been woke with that nonsense that's been happening for the last 2 years. And now it's time to wake up. C'est le temps de réaliser ce qui se passe. C'est tellement une belle opportunité aussi là, pour les gens là, de vraiment se mettre en touche avec ce qui est vrai. Là. What is real? Reality. Hug the tree. Go to the river. Take the water in your hand. Let it pour through your hands. Focus on nature. Anyway, they will listen. The trees will listen to you better than the politicians and all those Babylonians out there. So you better talk to a tree and go in nature and yell and stuff like that. Yeah, I do that often. I go in the wood and I yell. It feels good. Yeah, it's beautiful. So, divine. One may ask, what is divine? As we are communicating in English, we have to use the word divine, which simply translates to die fine or perfect branching, because it comes closest to the characteristic of Paramatman, a Sanskrit term. God is too loaded of a word, mostly with misconception. Also, it is a male term, while divine is beyond male and female polarity. Just to remember, so you remember, yeah, I have them here. They're en route from UK. Yeah, man. PT is sending me a bunch of books so I can distribute them here. Not distributed, distribute. So I can share them here. Yeah, this distributed. Yeah. I struggle a lot with my words, but one day you'll see me here and I'll have a bit rewind the tape and redo the program a little. Trying my best not to spread nonsense, or I'm trying my very best. I will never come here with a bad intention or intention to mislead or to no. I just go with my heart, my gut. Come here, talk to you, share the best I have to share, and we'll see for the rest. Anyway, you take what's good for you, discard the rest. You don't need to buy everything I say here. Like, take what's good for you and help the rest. So, yeah. Also, it is a male, that's it. Even though Paramatman or divine is beyond the realm of words, the simplest definition is the original creative spark, which, despite having created all the creations and dimensions, lies outside of it all. Divine supports and encompasses all good. Real love, peace, harmony, nonviolence, painlessness, etc. Many of the innumerable qualities of divine, like perfection on all levels, are well documented in Vedic text like the Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata. Divine equals perfect fractality and perfect coherence. What these are cannot be understood without a personal experience through divine's grace. Also, I find focus, like when I watch that stuff about the all that's happening, it's so negative. I think that's what gave me major anxiety. That's why I'm trying to just, I don't know, let go, or yeah, exactly. So in the present time, space, realm, world, PT Avatar is providing a glimpse into this fractality, coherence, and synchronicity through real-time sound and lights events, events. As long as being stay humble to the divine, there is no pain or torture. We torture ourselves so much torture that we do to ourselves in a lifetime. It's sick. It's sick. Like, we are literally, until we wake up from being woke, you're literally on self-destruction mode. Self-destruction mode. Literally. I've been for a long time in my life on self-destruction mode. And until I wake up from being woke. Yeah. That's my new thing. And that is great because you woke up in the morning, doesn't mean you're awake. Huh? True. So being awake is very different than waking up. I think so. I see it differently anyway. Because we might think we are waking up to something, but there's always another cult, another hoop, another. Again, PT says the word culture is not all that bad. I want to do a series of etymology with PT because I struggle a lot with my words and I need to clarify some stuff. So maybe PT can offer us, can do with me a little series on etymology like I did with Rosen. Rosen was great, but I would like to go a little, maybe different point of view. Like every being will give you a different perspective. Different. That's why I like interacting with different people. Yeah. Hold on. He is back. Okay. So so as long as beings stay humble to the divine, there is no pain or torture. And as long as you stay humble, doesn't necessarily signify that you have to be all perfect. It's not that. Be of service. Serve higher and divine. Simple. I don't make that very, very hard to understand for myself. It's being of service to higher and divine. That's all. And then the rest will come. You don't need to stress out and have anxiety and how am I going to do it and will the inspiration come? And no, just do it. Just get into it, do it, and everything will follow after. You just got to step into it, do the work, the divine work. So maybe one day the evil that is born, the moment any being rebels against divine, this rebellion arises simply from wanting praises for itself, which it does not deserve. That's why we're all out there seeking attention. Attention seeking is the biggest addiction on earth. You think it's alcohol, drugs, stuff like that? It's seeking attention because we think we deserve attention from others when we don't deserve a single ounce of attention because we're so out of sync, so out of our centering. But we think in our illusion that I deserve attention. Yeah. It's elementary, my dear. I'm just doing a little reflection, reasoning with PT's book, if you wonder what I have in my hand here. And if you are interested, again, in the book, there you go. And I don't make. I'm not gonna make a fortune with that. It's just to pass on the knowledge. I'm already rich. I'm rich in love, rich in life. That's the richest I need in life to go on. Their money stuff. So that's my email. If you want a copy of the book, like paperback copy. I know I've been repeating it, but you might be here. You might be hearing me often say it, but some others might be the first time. So that's why. So that's it. So it's elementary, my dear. After severe disconnection from nature and creating a plasticky, concretely blissless world, people's definition of divinity doesn't carry connection with elements. When divinity is, has always been, always will be, all about connection and manifestation through elements. There is a reason why the elementals are the devas, the demigods, the good guys, the real good fellas in Vedic wisdom. Pervert. Pervert is in the chat. So Agni, fire deity. Vayu, wind deity. Varun, water deity. Their head being Hindra, wielder of thunderbolt. Their mother being Aditi, sky deity, the fifth element. Their support being Prithvi, earth deity. The body is made up of these elements only, and that's another thing I was thinking the other day. They say we are made of water. Well, it's an inverted world. So maybe if we invert the W for him, now we're made of matter, not water. What is that? Do I feel like a jello here? Like I feel like I'm solid like a rock. So yeah, so it has to be matter elements. Water is part of it. I get it. I'm not made of rocks, but there is water like plasma and stuff. But I feel like a rock. Yeah. So it's more than water. Might be more matter than water. Anyway, let's go with the ascending soul. So the body is made up of these elements only, and the soul ascends to higher realms only after purification of the elements. Element is elementary. The devas are always in heaven. Only because they always bow. Bow, 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 bodhi, bodhi, bow, bow. Bow to the source, divine. Yes, my people. Beautiful day, beautiful day. We're here, alive. Yeah. It's wonderful. Be grateful for life. Higher and lower. In the world where equality is a mass slogan propagated by evil minions, applied to gender, race, beings, etc., and higher, lower are seen as swear words. Sorry. Little burp. Too much coffee. Du café. De temps en temps. Hein? On boit pas toute la journée, là. Mais I like the taste of coffee. I like the taste. It's like when I drink a beer. I don't drink beer for the effect so much. I like it. I like the taste. Now I don't drink beer anymore because I have to lose weight. So I stopped completely all freaking nonsense. That I had a period where I gained a little bit of weight. I gained like 30 pounds. So I'm like, whoa, it's enough. But I think it's all that stress, that anxiety from the last 2 years. I don't know. Maybe I've been heating my emotions more. But I've gained weight and I don't like it. So back on the... And I've stopped the training a little bit. Like I even stopped my talk here. Like I wasn't down. It's not that. I wasn't down. It's just I don't know, maybe there's stuff that happened to me too last summer but I don't know. Sometimes it's good to take a pause too. I don't know. It is what it is. I go with the flow. Yeah, let love flow. But now it's time to get back into gear. Yeah. Time to lose weight again. Get back to my 200 pound. Yeah. 200 perfect for me. Could be a little less, but so Lotus Ocean declares that there is higher and lower. The definition of a higher being is quite simple. A being is higher than oneself. if the being is more connected to the divine than one is. Like what makes us higher and lower? It's your link, your connection to the divine. And again, a connection is not because I call the divine on the phone every day. It's because I do the work. I know I'm doing it. And I will keep doing it until I have no more breath going through my nostril. That's why I came here for. That's why we all came here for. But we don't seem to all realize what we're here for. That's the thing. We think we're here for shopping and all these ideas of Babylon and uh, like working and nonstop till you fucking almost die. 68-year-old here in Canada. Like this is like retirement should be at 50-year-old. At least you can do still something with your body. Even that, 40 years old. 40 years old, retired, everyone. That would be, then you can enjoy life. Like at 40, you're still young. You're not old at 40 years old. But at 68, different thing. Sometimes you feel it. So I'm sure you do. Not far from that, but not there yet. But kind of far from that. Still have 20, 30 years. Yeah. Yeah. It's a long time. It's a long time when you look at it from this point, but it's for sure when I get there, I'll say, oh, it goes fast. But life goes fast too. That's why enjoy every minute of the day. Live for the day. Live for today. Because you don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow. Like that's why I do all the time. I live not that I live each and every day like it's my last. It's not what I have in mind, but I live each and every day. I try to really do something that is going to bring me a little higher than I was the day before. Yeah. I'm just sharing my experience. Like I said, you take what's good for you and discard the rest. Am I? Let me check because I don't know if I'm. Okay, no, I can't. I would have to log in and everything. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. So regarding how will we know, etc., it is very clear within the first instant to those that are honest. If one doesn't know how to behave properly with a higher being, one has no chance of progressing towards the eternal, delicious, overwhelming bliss that is divine. I might do that at night time too. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that at night time too. Live. I'm gonna do it twice a day for a while. Because I have time at night too. So instead of watching stupid Netflix or some kind of nonsense that go through my aware being, I will come and talk to you here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, that will help my vibe more than all the nonsense I might indulge in. So yeah, so see me again later on, maybe around the seven tonight. Yeah, seven's a good time. So higher and lower. In a world where equality is a mass slogan, in a world where yeah, nonsense of the world popping on my screen. In a world where equality is a mass slogan propagated by evil minions, applied to gender, race, being, etc., and higher and lower are seen as swear words. Okay, I read that, but we'll start over. Lotus Ocean declared that there is higher and lower. The definition after this lecture, this review, I will review my book again to be able to release it. I've been working on that book for like 3-4 years. think it's time now. So we will go through that book after doing PT. So that's why probably gonna see me here twice, yeah, the same day. So the definition of a higher being is quite simple. A being is higher than oneself. If the being is more connected to the divine, the source, whatever you want to use, than one is. Regarding, that's Mew says that. It's not written in the book. Regarding how will we know, etc. It is very clear within the first instant. Yeah, I'm going to do it after, Leslie. I'm going to do PT because this, I really enjoy reading this because I want to memorize it. Because the thing is, I'm going to go into a bookstore probably if they let me in. We don't know what their restriction nonsense, but I plan on going into bookstores and maybe do some, not lectures, but just promote it or something. Promote PT's book and maybe mine at the same time. So I don't know. But I want to have mine done so I can publish it, maybe print it or something. But I got to have it. It's done. It's just I've been reviewing it for the last 3 years. So I got to do an intense review again because I want to make sure it vibes with me in the actual moment. Like, because what I thought 3-4 years ago might not be the same as I think today. I have changed some perspective. So, yeah. Anyway. Yes, we'll do my book after 33 keys to actualize your potential. I don't remember the title I gave. I changed it 2-3 times, but it's the 33 keys. Yeah, I'll get it. Maybe yeah, I'll get it printed on paper. I have it on the USB key. I'll go to Staples Bureau en gros. Here it's Bureau en gros, and I'll go print it or some other place if they let me in. I might be a danger to society. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway, so regarding how that's it. It is very clear within the first instant to those that are honest. Honesty with your own being first. Like be honest with yourself, then be honest with others. But so important to be honest with yourself. So important. If one doesn't know how to behave properly with a higher being, one has no chance of progressing towards the eternal, delicious, overwhelming bliss that is divine. So, bliss. Bliss. People ask, what is bliss? Because most have no idea. Most have never felt the bliss experience or that state of being or that emotion. Or first of all, I didn't even know the word at first. At first, I like bliss. Bliss. What is that bliss? I've never heard even the word. So it goes far. So some emotion, not only we don't feel it, but we don't even know they exist. We don't even know that we can tap into that kind of galactic emotions that are other than despair and feeling down and anxiety. And we all pretty much feel the same type of emotion. But can we up those emotions? Because once you up your emotion, you will up your motion. Right? Yeah. You will up your emotion. You will move more towards higher and divine with higher emotional state. If you stay depressed and I know it's not hard to get out depression. I've never been depressed, but I can imagine what it is, especially living in the world where we are. It's so depressing at times that for sure some beings must feel like, because once you're depressed, you're not pressed to act. You're not impressed no more. When you're impressed, that means I'm pressed. I'm pressed to act. towards higher and divine. So once you're in a depression, you're not pressed to act no more. That's why you don't. You're very down. You're very yeah. Again, I don't judge no one with mental issues. We all have mental issues. We're all under trauma. We all have mental issues, but not everyone recognize it. So at least I know what kind of nonsense I've been put under and program and all that. So I just come here and try to clear that trauma. But the trauma will always be there. It's a trauma. It's like when you have a major accident. Yeah, a major accident in your life, you will never forget it. It's a trauma. So I don't see how I'm gonna forget the trauma that this world created within me. But I can try to at least not energize that trauma. That's very important for me. So bliss. What is bliss? Where is Bliss from Florida? Bliss is DNA on fire going past speed of light. Bliss is Kundalini going through the crown chakra. Bliss is all the chakras flowering like lotuses. Bliss is the ability to steer one's souls after death. Bliss is creating a rainbow at will. Bliss is the brain on ecstasy through Kundalini juices. Bliss is surfing time without ever falling. Bliss is to have one's fate completely in one's own hand. Bliss is the ability to play with the elements. That's great. Love to hear your book again. This is just a little taste of bliss. It is many more such things, which most cannot even fathom. No pill, alcohol, drink, drugs, relationship, self-guided diet, meditation, or yoga can give it. Only way is learning from those who have it by bowing and serving. Often we tend to think that all these things like yoga and meditation and stuff, and not meditation will help you for sure, but not the kind of meditation that you've been taught. That's the thing. Because meditation is centrification. Where is he? Centrification is meditation. It's someone that I seen in the chat before. Truth is the most misunderstood term in Muggle world. It is usually equated with being accurate about how many toffees one ate, how many apples one stole, how much tax one avoided, the unending information on forms or other such useless petty trivia meant for upholding the unholy system. Krisht, not Krishna, Krisht, without the A, who always denied eating the butter, would be considered a liar. Under current definitions, which people like Gandhi have propagated. Real truth, as in Satyam Shivan Sundaram, meaning truth is Shiv is beauty. That's why I say all the time, the truth from you, your truth, my truth, your truth, whatever truth is the beauty within you. Then we talk about reality and facts. But the truth is the beauty within you. That's what we want to see. Beauty, no more ugliness. And the beauty is not the outside beauty. We're all beautiful. We're all beautiful. We all have some things special or whatever. Some it's buried deep. It's all possible that it comes surfacing one day. The beauty inside. The beauty inside of you. Yeah. Ballerina Girl. That's a song from Tomorrow's Bad Seeds. Ballerina Girl. Let the rhythm take you to a place where you feel free. Release your energy. Experience the truth. Feel the beauty inside you. Yeah, experience the truth. Feel the beauty within you. Okay, so truth is Shiv is beauty. Has nothing to do with anything to do with this artificial created society and structure and its banal matters. Or born for something bigger than Babylon, slavery. Real truth is more to do with seeing reality as is, without any distortion. Truth is facing the reality of one's own being and the lack of happiness therein. Truth is in the laws of nature and divine, which are pure, scientifically verifiable principles, not subject to change in time. Truth is that divine exists. Truth is that happiness can only exist where, when divine is praised. Give thanks and praises. Yeah, to higher and divine. Just be grateful for life. Be grateful, rise and shine. Give thanks. Whatever. Like, as long as you praise and serve higher and divine, I don't think you can devolute from that path. You can only evolve. It's not going to be the same pace of evolution for all, but we're all going to evolve at our rhythm. It's all proportional to the effort you put also. Like any kind of work, if you put more effort, it will get done faster. So if you focus more on you stopping to feel that conditioning, well, you can just put the effort, like recondition yourself to a different path, take a different road. It's like we're on the road of gravel. It's time to go on the highway and smooth ride. No, you don't need to be on a rocky road all your life. You can end up on the smooth surface on the highway. No, on the highway, it's always smooth. There's no holes almost. Like, it's rare you're going to see a hole on the highway, a pothole or something. So it's smooth and it goes fast. So you can attain that speed. We can all attain that speed. I'm doing a worldwide meditation at 10 a.m. Great, great. I like to hear that. Yeah. Leslie, Leslie, you have come a long way, so much like me. Nah? Like, I feel you are really, really evolving. Leslie, I've seen you here for years. Like, can almost say sometimes you're really on my mind because you've been here often. And I talk about you all the time, but I really have a huge amount of respect and love and adoration for you. Yeah, because you're great. You have a great vibe. You're I never give up. That's all. That's it. We all have a long road ahead. It's going to be a long haul. It's going to be a long haul. But at least if we are willing to carry the load, we will get there. I miss you so much. I missed you too, guys. I missed you too. That's why I started back again and just get with you, and just because it's so challenging in the world today to stay focused, and especially the last 2 years have been hell and torture for many, and real sometimes torture. So no, I've decided to. I've never changed. Like I was always, like I said, on a high. Maybe I was on a low high. Maybe because due to everything happening, and at one point you can not lose faith in humanity. I've never lost faith in, but maybe I've lost faith in something. I don't know. But I've been affected like everyone by what's happening. Just now, I'm kind of a bit fed up to let it affect me, and to just, so I'm gonna refocus my vibe on what really matters, and on yeah. But I'm glad to. I am glad that you're glad. Yeah, it's the most wonderful time to be alive. Yes. So honesty, so important. You want to go somewhere? You want to go somewhere in life? Be honest with you and others. So much easier. Honesty is another one of the many important words. Twisted beyond recognition. Honesty has nothing to do with not stealing bread and jam from the supermarket, or paying your bills on time, or not lying about the cookies you hate. Honesty is actually about being straight, straight, setting the record straight about one's state. Honesty is about getting to the point. Without this real honesty, one cannot hope to evolve. It is the first step on the ladder out of hell. Want to get out of hell? First step on the ladder, honesty. I've always been very honest with myself. I live my life like an idiot. I live my life like an idiot, a fool, an idiot, a conditioned being all my life. All my life, because I was never really aware. I felt something was wrong, but I wasn't aware of the deep program and stuff. So I've made myself, I raise my awareness, my level of honesty. I'm able to tell it to myself. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say it. I was reborn. I was reborn like 8 years ago. That's how old I am. That's how young I am. 8 years old. So, yeah. So everything is. The ghosts of the past are gone. Ghosts of the past are gone. Like, don't stay in the past. Don't dwell on the past. Keep moving forward towards the future. Have uh, focus on the future for sure, as much as the present. But the present is a bit like the future. Like every step, I like Peter Tosh said, I'm a man of the past, living in the present, walking in the future. Peter Tosh. And it's true. We are permanently walking in the future. So if you have no consideration for future, you have no interest in future, you're walking in it. So yeah, make sure you have a great level of appreciation for the future. It's good to live in the moment, but is the moment really even there? Because it's always moving. So is there anything like the moment? It's very fast. The moment goes very fast. Yeah, you can live every second, every moment, every. But it's the now, it's the actual time, but the time is not still. So that's why you always walk towards the future. You're walking in the future. You are in the future. So honesty allows one to seek the divine or something higher than oneself to help one out. It is said that there are many confused people out there. What I would say is that there are many dishonest people out there lacking honesty, and that's why we're in that mess, because we're very dishonest with ourselves and the world and everything. Impress. We're going to finish with this one, and I'll log in again here for another vlog at 7 p.m. tonight. Yeah. Impress. Impress means I am pressed. Being pressed enough to act. So one is not really impressed unless one cannot help but act. Many here are impressed by many things and beings, mostly at their own level or lower. But not many are impressed by divine or real beauty. If they were, one won't miss it, as there would be lots of actions, witness in that direction. I broke my knee over 20 years ago, and now I have bad arthritis, hard to walk. Might get a new knee. Doing knee exercise daily. I love to walk into the future. Yeah, walk into the future. That's what we're doing. So it's important to, I think, have appreciation for the future. Come on. So sincere, we'll go with that tonight. For now, I will take a little break, move a bit. I want to do my exercise too, my bike and stuff. Try to stay, like I said, not gaining more weight, losing. Not that I've gained a lot, but enough to make me realize that, yeah. Anyway, I said by the age of 50, I will be fit. That's what I said to my wife, Kim. That's what I said to Kim. She's not mine, but maybe when we, is it wrong to call something your own? Like it's my wife. I will get to that with other and reason on that stuff. But yeah, what I was saying, daily exercise. Yeah, for sure. Stay fit. That's it. By the age of 50, I said I was going to be fit. So I have a year and something, and a year and a few months to get to my health weight, poids santé. Look, I have goals. It's important to have goals. If you have no goals, what are you gonna look for? But my goal is to evolve, praise and serve iron, divine exercise, stay fit, take care of my body, so I can live long, so I can be here long. I would love to live to 100 years old. I was watching a video yesterday of 100-year-old people giving their advice or giving their some clue how to live your life, and it was very touching. Very, I would love to go to 100 years old. I would love to be here for a long time so I can share a lot of stuff, and I will be sharing and vlogging, and probably until I have no more breath going through my nostril, because that's me. That's me. I do this with so much ease. So much ease. It's astonishing sometimes. Like I would, yeah. So I want to, I don't want to live a life of this ease. I want to be at ease. So I do the stuff that, not the stuff that is easy. It's not being at ease. It's not easy. That's the thing. It's hard to be at ease, like to be serene and stuff. It takes a lot of work on yourself. So it's not easy. So it's two different words. I went from 125 to 170 in 6 months. COVID, yeah, but yeah, that's it. Me too. Like I started eating my emotions, my stress and anxiety towards this whole nonsense. But yeah, I went. You went from 125 to 170. Same like me. I was 210 at one point, even 200. I think I went at 2 years ago or something, and I went back up to almost 250 at one point. So yeah, it's time to lose back that. Like I stopped eating all the nonsense. I was eating a lot of junk. Like yeah, I think we eat our emotions. Definitely, we do. I can say I do. It takes a lot of focus to not eat your emotion. That's why working on yourself, uh, doing this, exercising, telling it, it's capital. Yeah, it's important. So Leslie, large up, everyone, and I'll be here later on for another teachings we're sharing. Like I said, I say teachings worth sharing because each one teach one. Not that I'm a super teacher and I know everything. I can teach you everything about life, but I can certainly maybe teach you a thing or two. So everyone teach one, and you can teach me stuff too a lot. Like you have taught me guys here so much. Just Leslie and Pervert also was here a lot at one point, and Ivar and all of you out there. I'm sure I forget names, but my wife, Kim. I should name her by her name, Kim, and my children, and all for sure. Each one teach one. That's why you have to be very more than open. You have to be receptive to other people's teaching. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them. Like I say often, you don't have to agree with me here. Just take what's good for you and discard the rest. I might say some stuff that even me, I would discard maybe 2 years later. So see you later. Boom. I'm out. And I'll be here later on. It will be on that channel from now on. I even put all the other video private. Like I've maybe it was my mistake, but I realized that I'm more comfortable here doing this. I prefer keep the Truman Show for when I'm with other beings and reasoning and stuff. We'll keep this here for our early day first light. First light. How did I call it? First light, reasoning, teaching, observations, teachings, and reasoning. And we'll see where we go with that. Yeah. So large up, beautiful people of the earth. Rise and shine. Be grateful for life. Boom. I'm out. Peace.